Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are the realest ones in it. I appreciate you. Anyway, I told y'all a while back when I first did this video, right? If you haven't already, I'll make sure to put the eye at the top. Make sure y'all go back and watch that. But I did a video about Maegan Hall already, man. And I hate being right because I said in that video, it's only a matter of time before she spins it to be, you know, for it to be her being the victim. And here it is. What I did a video a month ago. 30 days later, she done got lawyered up, lawsuit. Oh, they forced me to do ABC 1, 2, 3. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time, y'all. So this lady has been smashing these 5 cops here that y'all have seen here, among others, right? So let's get into this actually. Let me because we gonna be here for a little minute. We're gonna be here for a little minute. So let y'all turn this up.
Well, a federal lawsuit targets the city of LaVerne in the wake of a police department sex scandal. Maegan Hall was the only female among the 5 officers fired and then became the target of nationwide ridicule.
Tonight, Hall's lawyer tells News Channel 5's Nick Barris what happened was inexcusable.
And now they're suing over what they call a hostile, sexually charged work environment that victimized a rookie officer.
Maegan Hall was one of 5 officers, along with the LaVerne police chief, fired last month for allegations of sexual misconduct on the job. But it was Hall, the only female and just into her 2nd year on the force, who became the face of the sexual scandal.
These predators, starting from day 1, worked to break down her psychological barriers and convince her to engage in sexual activity that she didn't want to.
Attorney Wesley Clark, flanked by his client Hall, talked about the federal lawsuit they've filed naming the city of LaVerne, former Sergeant Lewis Powell, former Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan, and former Police Chief Burrell Chip Davis. The lawsuit alleges the supervisors, quote, groomed Hall for sexual exploitation.
Maegan wasn't looked at like a rookie cop to be trained and promoted. She was looked at as a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited.
The lawsuit stems...
Real quick, fellas. And whether this is true or not, right? My bad, y'all. Whether this is true or not, let's say it's true. Fellas, I'm telling y'all boys right now, as someone that's, I mean, I don't know what y'all trying to do, what y'all interested in. I'm assuming y'all would love to move up in your company, get promotions, all this, that, and the third. This is extremely unnecessary. It's not supposed to happen. You, as a superior, a higher up, should not be messing with any of your subordinates. I mean, anybody in general at your job anyway, but any of your subordinates, period. You're not supposed to do that. In my current field, do y'all know how many people I oversee? Do y'all know how many people I oversee? Because it's well over 100. Are they females? Duh. I mean, it's 100 people. What y'all think is going to be 100 men? No. I would say about maybe 50, 60 men, 50, 40, 50 women. I don't know. You don't think that that you would find, or I would find, or anybody will find any of the women attractive? Of course you would. Would you do something to jeopardize? Would I do something to jeopardize my job? Nah. I've said it so many times, fellas. There's no amount of ass in the cute. I don't give a damn how bad she is. If it's easy, I don't care. I'm not risking my job messing with any woman that's under me, that's on the same level, hell, above me. I don't give a damn. Let this be a lesson to those damn officers. First, they grown as hell. They older than me, so they should have been new. But let this be a lesson to them damn officers, number one, and let this be a lesson to all the men that's watching this. Y'all see how they like to hover over both sides of the fence? First, it was consensual, but oh, well, she felt pressured because it was a higher up. Then she said, oh, well, it wasn't consensual. They forced me to do it. Ma'am, which is it? It doesn't matter which one it is. because you were not supposed to be doing that to begin with. No classmates, no co-workers, no neighbors. I put that video in the eye at the top if I remember. Fellas, no classmates, no co-workers, no neighbors. Keep playing around, fellas. Keep playing around. Your ass gonna end up just like they stupid ass is. Unemployed and probably will not be able to find a job somewhere else. In another police department, possibly. All of this for what? For some allegedly for some ass, for a woman that's not even, I mean, it's my opinion, but I don't even think she's all that. I don't even care even if she was. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is, damn, at least make it worth your while, bro. Like, was she a dime? Was she bad? No, she is solid 4, 3. But that's the type of chicks that you mess with when you in high school and when you in college, right? And you just can't get any cool points. That's like they'd be like, "Oh, I smashed Jane Doe." They'd be like, "Hey, everybody smashing Jane Doe. You don't get no high five for that." But let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. I got a lot to say.
From a police department scandal involving sexual misconduct both on and away from the job involving officers. There are no criminal charges. There are going to be those who say these are consenting adults and she's trying to place the blame elsewhere.
Well, yeah, it's really easy to think that whenever you don't understand the full story.
Clark says Hall said no on several occasions, but her supervisors kept pushing until she gave in. Racked by depression to the point of considering suicide, the lawsuit says when Hall tried to end the sexual conduct, threats were made against her.
That should be disgusting and outrageous to everyone who reads this case and understands the truth of what happened here.
The city of LaVerne declined.
Now, hold on. Ladies, and let's just say that she's telling the truth on that section, right? On that part. Ladies, if you're ever in a situation, and this doesn't just happen in the police department, this happens everywhere at every damn job. I would imagine it happens at my job. But let's just say that I don't believe what she's saying, but let's just say that she's telling the truth, right? She said no once, twice, 5 times, and then she just gave in. When you're being pressured or you have people alluding to certain things or trying to, make certain passes at you, the first thing that you will do is run to HR. Since if you're higher up, you will go to HR. Because usually I would say go to a higher up, but these are her higher ups, right? So you will go to HR. You've been working there for 2 years and this has been going on. Has she ever made or filed a complaint against any of these officers within the last 2 years of sleeping with them? That's one question I would like to know. Contact HR, or in her case, it's what is it called for cops? IA, Internal Affairs, I believe. I believe it's called Internal Affairs. I'm not 100% sure. If I remember, put it in the comment section. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm almost certain it's called IA, Internal Affairs. That's who you should have been speaking to as a police officer when you have those types of situations. But from the messages that the other officers and cops have been releasing, she seemed to be the aggressor. Talking about, oh, hey, I saw you. Oh, I love a man in uniform. Oh, I just think that you were so fine. I just think that you was ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Then she'll sleep with him, and then she'll ask the same guy, hey, what about officer such and such? Is he single? You think he likes me? Ma'am, at that point, you're putting yourself into the mix with everybody else. You slept with one of the officers, and then you ask the officer that you slept with, what are his thoughts on the other guy, and if you think the other guy likes you. You are the aggressor at that point, ma'am. So for her lawyer, and I get it, her lawyer's getting paid to defend her, so he has to say these types of things. But for the lawyer, I disagree with the lawyer. Oh, for everybody that doesn't know the full story, sir, we got the gist of the story. We know majority of it. We may not know every single damn detail. We may not know who slept with who first or who shot they shot first. We may not know that. But we do know 9 times out of 10 out of all of the officers. And plus, again, like y'all, these are just the ones that's been named. Apparently there is more, but we just waiting. In these types of situations, fellas and ladies too, in these types of situations, the lawyer is being paid to defend her. I get all that. I understand all that. Cool call. You know, cool. It is what it is. But you have to be able to use common sense. You have to be able to use common sense. This is by far a reach if I've ever seen one. And the funny part about it is, even though this is a reach, she's going to get a settlement. She's going to win. She's going to start crying her crocodile tears. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed because of da. Y'all, they went crazy on her. With the memes, they went stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I did too. I ain't gonna hold you. I was going stupid too. But they was going in on her. I've never seen so many people made so many damn memes about somebody. I mean, Jesus, bruh. I started to feel bad for her at some point, but then I seen a new one and I just started laughing again. Let's finish this, guy. I got a little bit more to say.
Find a comment on the pending litigation. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Nick. By the way, you saw Maegan Hall sitting there with her attorney while he spoke, but she talked as well about the environment on the job at the LaVerne PD.
He constantly made sexual comments towards me, making unwanted physical contact towards me in front of others.
Yeah, Hall talked at length with Nick. You can watch for that exclusive interview on News Channel 5 this coming Wednesday.
Listen, y'all, and I already seen it.
Nick.
It's really not much of anything that she can say or do at this point. Again, y'all, like I said, she's reaching, she's fishing right now. That's all she's doing. And I'm almost certain she's going to get a huge check, huge settlement. She's married, y'all. She's a married woman. What did her husband have to say about all this? I'm sure her husband took her side. I'm sure her husband took her side. Oh, they took advantage of my wife, and my wife didn't want to, but she was forced because of da. Sir, your wife loved it and was going. We saw the messages. Well, at least I did. It ain't that much force in the world. This woman was doing all this on the clock, before clocking in, after clocking in, on her days off, pretending to pick up extra shifts, and was going to meet up with the other officers. I mean, damn, at what point was it forced? I'm trying to figure it out. Please help me understand, y'all, because I'm literally trying to see it from both ends, and I'm trying my best to give her the benefit of the doubt. But when I when I watched her interview, the interview wasn't even that long because she didn't even speak that long. When I watched her interview, when I read her reports, when I read everybody's reports and what everybody was saying in the damn with this damn investigation, I couldn't help but notice. I'm sorry, not notice. I couldn't help but put the blame on Maegan. I had to. And again, what the biggest argument that you can probably the biggest side of the argument that you could probably hold is who started it first. Who started it first? Who said something first? That's probably the biggest person, the biggest part of the argument that you could have. Because if Maegan Hall did not start it first with the first cop in the LaVerne police department, then hey, I'll give it to you and I'll try to meet you in the middle. But again, like I said, more than likely it was still consensual. She said it herself. Hey, listen, I wasn't forced, as in SA, right? It wasn't an SA, but she felt like she couldn't say no because of it was higher ups, which is still, in my opinion, to some degree, called GR, APE. Not the, drop the G. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know YouTube be out here with the nonsense. But yeah, in my opinion, I think that's a form of that. Because you cannot use your position of power, fellas. I'm telling y'all, boys. I've had a lot of promotions throughout the years. I've been moved up in my company doing this, that, and the third. I'm telling y'all, I said this before, I work in an office setting. I'm telling y'all, I've been in situations where I've had, my subordinates or even people that's literally on my same level, people above me, say some questionable things towards me that had me thinking, damn, is she trying to let me smash? What's going on? Subordinates texting me late at night, 10, 11 p.m. Oh, hey, I just wanted to say good night. What you doing right now? Oh, I'm just at home bored. Oh my God, I'm so bored. I wish somebody would come and see me. Ma'am, you realize I'm your manager, right? Why are you texting me this right now? Why are you texting me this right now? And if it's a situation like this, fellas, I'm telling y'all boys right now, always, I keep all my messages. That's why I love Samsung. I got everything stored in my Samsung cloud. You can't lie to nobody about any nothing. I got messages stored in my Samsung cloud, in my damn phone, all this, that, and third from years ago. I'm not deleting the damn thing because if somebody wants to come with the nonsense, the BS, I got you. I got you. Screenshot. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna let you say whatever you gotta say, because as soon as I get to sending these screenshots, it's a wrap. Fellas, it's not worth it. We are in a higher position. Y'all seen, and again, I'll make sure I put the at the top if I remember. I did that video on the campus president from, I believe it was Washington or Seattle, making $900,000 a year, and he was sleeping with one of the damn assistants and got fired. Even though it was consensual and the assistant agreed, hey, it was consensual, I wanted it, they still fired him and kept her on payroll. Crazy. And the reason why they did that is because they didn't want a situation like this to happen, a Maegan Hall to happen. Because when you fire women like this, when they're in a situation like that, the first thing women's going to do is play victim, turn a damn blind eye. Oh, I was forced to do it. Oh, they forced me to do it. They're my higher ups. I didn't want to say no. I was scared to say no. And 9 times out of 10, HR, internal affairs, whatever you want to call it, the jury, they're going to believe them. It's not worth it, fellas. It's not worth it. I don't give a damn how bad. I done had some in my job, bro. I'm talking about, bro, I'm scared to go into too much details with the nonsense. With the nonsense. Coming to me in my damn office. Oh, I bought you some lunch. I was thinking maybe we can eat it together and da 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 da. Oh, so what's going on with you, Dev? And what's going on? Oh, Dev, do you mind taking me home? You know, da 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 da. I'm not gonna say anything if you won't. No, ma'am, I'm good on all that. Because I don't want anything to come back and bite me in my ass, especially in this Me Too movement era thing. I'm already a black man. They looking for a reason to get rid of me. They already don't want me in the positions that I am now, in the positions that I'm trying to get. They don't want my black ass there. I got a beard and braids. Come on now. Y'all see. Y'all see. No, this ain't weed. This real, ma'am. Sir. They don't want me in those type of positions. And that's why I move the way I move. I'm telling y'all boys. I'm ranting right now. At this point, I ain't even want this video to be on this long. It's going on damn near. It's going on too long, but it's all good. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, for real, for real. Because we have to get these men in accordance, especially the younger guys, especially the younger men. Especially the younger men. She's going to win this lawsuit, I'm telling y'all. It's going to be either be such a high number, it's got to be undisclosed, or she might win maybe 20, 30 million and possibly get her job back. I mean, at that point, you really don't need to, because it's like, all right, cool, I already got 20, 30 million, you know, whatever. She's about to be set for life. They are going to take her side. I'm telling y'all boys right the hell now. Just like how I called it a month ago when I told y'all, hey, she's going to flip the script and say she was a victim. I'm telling y'all right now, she's going to win this lawsuit. She's going to win this lawsuit. I believe it's going to be an undisclosed amount. We'll see what's up, but I'm sure it's going to be an undisclosed amount. If not 30, 40 million, probably more. Stupid as hell, bro. These boys, fellas, no classmates, no co-workers, no neighbors. Please, y'all boys, man. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side so anytime I make an upload notification pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, until next time, please, man, y'all be safe in her, cuz.